get a small spoon for mine too? No, I'm back? Really? That's nice. Wait, really? Like, there was audio, just no video? Did I have audio that entire time? Oh. Yeah, no, it's... When the microwave gets turned on, my laptop somehow loses its Wi-Fi connection. So, and guess what happened? So as for the stream itself, it was running perfectly fine. Well, yeah, my microwave, um, I don't know. It's a weird one, but you can't really replace it because it's working perfectly fine. The one that doesn't run on Wi-Fi, right? I really don't know why that is because it was fine before. I'd never had this problem. But now I'm having this problem, so I don't know. Take your best guess, I guess. Is the audio music sounding okay? That one's another weird one. Connect it directly. Okay. I want it to be fairly quiet, but because I have the so it's taking the desktop volume, but since I'm directly connected to my desktop, I'm gonna have to adjust it. I made it a little louder, but let me know if the music gets too loud. Hey, look, I'm live for the who knows how many time today. You know what I forgot to do? And probably it's good that I forgot. I forgot to like post it on Twitter and stuff. I should probably do that. I should also probably post it on Threads. Putting it on the Discord. Wow, I forgot to announce. We're still a bit bothered by the whole, here's my Blue Sky profile thing I see a lot. Who knows how long it'll take to get an invite. Egg! Egg. Yeah, well, you know, it's rough, but at the same time, like, a lot of the people who are posting that are the people who heavily relied on Twitter for their livelihood and unfortunately no longer able. Alright, don't worry, you'd get there before me. Oh, right, I need to put it on Threads. Let me get my phone. I'm gonna share a look of my table. I will show you what I'm putting on Threads. Look, this is the picture I'm putting up on Threads. I'm live on Twitch. Twitch.tv/links. Right? Is that my... I don't know my own URL. Yes. I have threaded. Breakfast for music like this, right? Just hold on. The light is kind of this light there. If I do this, it'll be less. Oh, yeah. That. You can take a screenshot. Songs to chill and relax to. Oh, that's cool. Also, I totally didn't say hi, but I acknowledged your message, Epoch. Hi, Epoch. That's cute. Not quite appetizing? Like, what is that next to the egg on the top left? That's weird. Yeah, it's a weird looking garnish. That's cool. Lurking is cool. Trying to find a place to put my plate. The table in front of me is absolutely full of stuff. My fault completely. Want to show off my Kirby glasses. I wonder if it'll... Yep, look. Look at the Kirby's on my glasses. There's even a Kirby with glasses. There at the very end. like it. Where is the sketchbook that I was gonna work on? Oh, for my right. I'm trying to look for a specific pencil. I have a couple of mechanical pencils and pens in this bag. But I have one that has a 2B, I believe. Yep. Wait, no. I wanted the H. I like went all the way to the bottom of this one. So I have this is a regular HB, which I should go ahead and put a new lead on because I used it last night and it was running low. Yeah. Also, after a bit of thinking, I think I'm just gonna do the karaoke stream like in the house. Cause oops, wrong pouch. It'd be too difficult to do it live at a karaoke place. As it would like since I can't control the microphone levels or anything like that, it's going to peak. So I just figured, yeah, I might as well just go ahead and, you know, just do the usual. Now, I don't think you'll see what I'll draw because this is an H pencil, very light. But I kind of need it to be light. Yeah, you're just like drawing on a luminescent piece of paper. I wish there was a way for me to like, if I do this, will it adjust? Like, unfortunately, this camera doesn't have any like software that I can use to like control the brightness and stuff. I'm considering can this even be seen? No, not even on a you can kind of barely see it. That are not number 2. Well, H pencils are very light. No matter how hard you like push down on the lead, it's like you will dent the paper, but it won't give you a very dark. Oh, what is happening with my light? Hello? Hello? Wow, that's weird. That's the first. It stays light and it's great for sketching because it erases really easily also. As long as you don't like really push down on the paper, you know? Because then it will be hard to erase just by virtue that like the paper surface. So when you write, right? If you're not pressing too hard, the paper surface stays relatively flat. If you're pressing too hard, you're gonna create a like a divot. That's where the graphite will live, is in the bottom of this valley. So when you do erase, which is like on the surface of the paper, it doesn't reach where you wrote anything. So then it will just be hard to what you call it? Brain function. It'll be hard to erase. But if you have pencil questions, please ask. H, if you want something that gets really dark before if you like you get really dark really easily, then you would go with a number 2. I think a number 2 is a 2B pencil rather than an HB, right? Is a number 2 pencil an you know what? I'll Google that. Hold on. Before I let my mouth like go off. Are number 2 pencils HB? 2B pencils? Let's see. What's a number 2 pencil? Okay. So, Google says that a number 2 pencil is an HB pencil. So that lies perfectly in the middle between an H and a B. So we've already discussed what an H pencil is. As you can see, it's like, you can barely see that. But also, granted, I'm not like pushing down very hard on the pencil. Wow, camera. Today, you're just having all sorts of problems. But also, so number 2 is an HB, so that's perfectly in the middle. Now, a B pencil, on the other hand, is opposite of an H pencil. So if an H pencil is very light, very hard, like graphite, so that does stay to, if you're using like a regular wooden pencil, it stays sharper longer because it's just a hard graphite core. A B pencil is the exact opposite of that. It's soft, so even if you go really lightly.
B pencil. B. Soft.
Let me get a piece of paper here. So I'm gonna write normal. I'm gonna go grab my HB and then my B pencils. So this is a 2B. This one has a regular, oh no, that's my pen. I have a pencil version of this one. This is a 3B. Let me grab my HB pencil. This one's an HB, but it's a 0.7, so it's pretty thick. But that will look dark regardless. So this is my HB pencil. I'm writing this with normal pressure. This is an H pencil. Like, you can't see that. You probably won't be able to see that. This is an HB pencil. So just keep in mind, I'm writing all of this with the same pressure. To be or not to be, haha. Wow, my HB pencil gets pretty dark. Oh. Let's gonna wait for it. Oh, there's a new lead. My HB pencil goes really dark, actually, for an HB. This one's gonna get pretty dark. Is a pencil. Let's see. So you can kind of... I'm gonna do this so you can see it. Is this thing... Okay, there. So, if you look at these, the darkest one is the bottom one, which is the 3B. For some reason, my HB pencil goes a little darker than a 2B. So, that tells you, like, when I was reading about the number 2 pencil, like, the way the HBs and stuff tend to not be made exactly the same per maker. So, that might just be a thing. Is it mirrored? I tried to make it not mirrored last night, but I don't think it worked. That's fascinating. Hold on. Can I fix that? You know what's funny? Is this... It's not... No, it's not auto adjusting it. Is it still mirrored? I can't tell. Oh no! It's not. Like, I think... Is this right? Is this right? I don't know. I fixed this last night. It's weird. Okay. If it's not mirrored there, then that's fine. I was using this to just like offset how bright the gamma adjusts. I even tried to adjust the gamma last night and like obviously all of that seems to have gone out the window. Which is just beautiful. Anyway, but yeah, briefer on HB, H pencils and all that jazz. Now the thing with like B pencils though that you gotta remember is that those don't erase as easily because their cores are soft. When you press down even normally, a lot of that just like gets left on the paper and can stain the paper, and like it smears a lot more as well. So, you know, things to think about when you're buying your pencils. Trying to stay like, 'cause ultimately I want this to be mostly color pencil and watercolor rather than, you know. Oh, I hate that. I have just kind of learned over the years to try the erase route on another sheet of paper because, oh, the amount of times that ruins a drawing, you have no idea. It's super gross. Also, hot chocolate. It's still really hot. Oh shit. It's spilled on my desk. Oh, god dang it. Spilled on the other table. I'm gonna fix that later. It is good. I suggest it if you have the means to do so at the moment. Highly recommend. Okay, now the question is, do I do the watercolor first? Do I do that after? So that's going to be a Friday morning. Sorry, a Friday evening for those in the States. And I think what I'm gonna do is the Stream Elements has a queue system, so I can like put something up on a queue, and then people can just put in like a YouTube karaoke link, and I'll go based off of that. Not that it guarantees I can sing a song, you know. The range of songs that I know is very narrow and specific. So I do not guarantee singing any songs well. I can kind of see that a little bit. Ooh, I like this. What is this? I like this song. Hmm. If it's new disco, doesn't that normally use some kind of like vocal thing like a synthesizer? I really like this song. Hmm. And of course, that video is probably not going to get saved to the archive, if only for the fact that some of those songs might get claimed. It's fine. Oh. Did you just like listen to one right now to like make sure of something and then you're like, oh wait, never mind. Probably. I got that. Yeah, you can kind of see that. I needed at least this much to like just get a gauge of what I'm going to be painting. I'll clean this better later. I honestly would prefer like listening to a lot more music if it was not gonna get like copyright struck, because I save things on YouTube, and so I really don't want to mute like huge swaths of the video just because like I was listening to music. Phase Zero and Tanuki. Alright. I wanna check that out, but you might have to write that in the Discord because I'm not gonna remember by the end of today. More unlikely. Oh gosh. Let's go with that and maybe this. I have to like, since I'm using handmade watercolors, sometimes I have to like pre-wet it before I can use it. Ooh, thanks for reminding me. Bandcamp Friday. I do try to like participate in Bandcamp Friday when I remember that it's there, but most of the time I don't. Ooh, yeah, I was like, you guys are probably gonna see this next color I'm gonna put down. It's really vivid. This color is so pretty. Gonna have to get a better camera. Usually just dude, Chicory is so good. Did you watch me play that? Because I know I use the music. That's funny. I only know about this song because Jessie sings it in her streams. Or, like, she sings the... the tune. Oh, this is the Yakuza. I might have seen a bit, but I wanted to avoid. Okay, then if that's the case, then you should definitely play Chicory. Sad is such a freaking beautiful game. Oops, that is a very concentrated paint I just laid down there. Show off some of my progress. There you go. True enough. Is it not on sale right now? Probably not. But I don't actually know. Hold on. I'm just like, wait, which was the color that I was using? It's this one. Yeah. I wanted that to blend in a little bit better. Do you want there to be some transition here? I'm just gonna go and this very lightly. Gosh, this color, it packs a punch. I'll tell you that. Ah! Suddenly got bright. Maybe that's a good thing. I think you guys are seeing better with that light on.
Light probably helped.
Ah, no!
Oh no, the light!
I picked the wrong color. I have to block it out. Well, earlier when I was testing it, it was not a good thing. Like it washed out whatever I was doing. Seems messy and imprecise for someone with no precision to start. Here's the thing, right? People come into watercolors thinking that they can control the medium, but the best way to play around with watercolors is thinking that you don't. Because, like, effects like this gradation that I built is made with little help from me. It's just the pigment moving in the water, and I just let it do that. Because as you paint, like, you make observations, and the thing that's key with watercolor too is it's really about the ratio of the pigment versus the water. So I don't have any palette here on me, but normally I would. I'm just really lazy. But like more water means lighter pigment. Less water obviously means a more concentrated pigment. But there's also other factors that you have to consider. So more water means, you know, the pigment moves more in the paper. And it really, that depends too. Because some pigments like move more in water while others like just stay still. And I think the best way for me to show that is to just show it. Oh, I mean, no. Each paint medium has like a pro and a con, so to speak. Okay, I don't know how well this will show, but so I've here on this piece, I've put down a layer of water. Right? You can see the glisten. You can see the reflection of my light. But if I added, say, you know, that really strong color, if I added a dot, right? I'm just gonna touch it. Like it doesn't really, like it doesn't move much in the water. But what's a now the problem is I don't have these paints memorized. I don't know which one of these moves. I'm gonna try this one. And also, those are all heavy pigments. God damn it. What's a non-heavy pigment? Is this one spreading? Okay, that one. You see how much that one just kind of spread out? You also don't see it very well because of like how the light is, but this pigment that I'm putting down is like going right like off. Like these ones are spreading because I've like tilted the paper a bit. But this pigment just goes whee! It just wants to like spread in the water. So, you know. And like things like this, right? This is kind of a fun and cool like effect going on of just the paints kind of mixing on its own. Like that in itself can be pretty fun. So if you want to start with watercolors, just have fun with it is the most important. Don't try to go for super controlled and like super fine. I mean, you can, but you know, don't expect it to behave when you're just starting out because it can be a temperamental medium. Absolutely. If you ever want to pick up watercolor again, just let me know. Oh, I'm glad that didn't fall. Why is that mug broken? It's just spilling. Anyway, that's watercolor for you. It just takes a lot of patience and time to like play with it. When I first started watercolor, admittedly, I did like the whole like, oh, I'm gonna paint within the lines, but I also didn't let the watercolor play as much on its own. So you know, it's a thing. Also, let me see with this other camera. It's a little closer. It's just as blurry though. I need to get a better camera. That's what needs to happen. You had a really good art teacher? That's cool. Oh my gosh. Can I make a confession? No Pando. This one. Fern. I'll use Fern for this one. Hey, you know what? It's never too late. If you're thinking like, oh, I want to go professional, then it might be a steeper climb. However, if you just want to like make music just because, you still can. Don't let the fact that it didn't happen before stop you from letting it happen now. Because you're still gonna live tomorrow. Even before you buy a keyboard, get one of those virtual ones and just like play around. You know what that reminds me? Give me a second because I'll have to look for it. But I learned of this site, and it's like it's a digital music maker. You have to give me a second. And it's like super easy too. You don't need to download anything. It's all saved on the browser, and then whatever you make, you can save it as an MP3 or save the URL, because every note you press adds to the URL, so that URL has like that unique composition that you have. Okay, hold on. Before I do that, I'm gonna try and pull off this thought that I have. Don't know how well I'm gonna pull it off though. Wish me luck. Don't know how well I pulled this off. Oh hey, this sounds like a Undertale thing. Like a zombie. But that might be. Look at this. This turned out actually really pretty. This piece that I was playing with. This is what you need to do watercolor. Just have fun with it. Enjoy the medium, and then when you start enjoying it, you can start learning the more intricate like nature of it. I have several books for beginners. The streamer acquainted with music teacher and does only one less for patrons. My tier a little. Sell it as museum quality. Maybe not that good. But let me find this thing, because I know I gave it. Ooh, no, I saved it to my own thing. Do you have a Discord where you just put stuff in? Because I do. Did I put it under important links? Let's see. Did I put it in here? It's over. Looking. I have so many screenshots. Okay, maybe I'll have to. Ooh, you know what? I actually did buy this thing. I can delete this now. Also delete this. Give me a second. Where? Okay, maybe I didn't save it. Okay, I'll have to look for it with the other chat. that I know I gave it on. Sick. Beatbox! There you go. So the link I'm just gonna because the link I have has the music that I made. I think if I just do this, it'll lead to the same. No, it doesn't. Okay. Beatbox. Okay. Wait, no, it has. Okay, it does have like a really long URL for some reason. And I think because it still has the thing I saved on it. Want to listen to it? Let me pause this. This might be loud. Let me lower the volume. Wait, no, it has nothing saved. Okay, hold on. Anyway, this is a really long link. I promise you it's safe. I tried to like delete everything, but it didn't work. But let's listen to the one I made. That's what it made. And like this is just like you drag things onto and then like, you know, I'm sure you can play around with it. But it's absolutely like just fun to play with and like, you know, just go for it. 'Cause why not? All right. Put the music on. Yeah, I'm gonna get a better camera and I can actually like, you know, make it look better. Yeah, because this is so shitty. Do this so it doesn't look as shitty. It still looks like trash, but it doesn't look quite as trash. It is fun. I've played with it and I think it's absolutely fun. I highly recommend it to anyone. Oh, you know what I'll do? I use one of... I have like these... This color here is a color shifting pigment. I'm gonna pre-wet some of these. Oh. Why is there a piece of foil in here? I'm just gonna pre-wet some of these. No worries. Pets to the kitty. You will be seen if you're not careful.
Creature built with majority of
Wonder if it'll show like how it color shifts. No, it's really hard to show it on camera. The color shift of this pigment. It's like red to green to yellow and gold.
These are really nice.
I tried, but I did the one app that I heard was really good also turned out to be not really good because something about digging into your computer in ways that you don't want it to. Yeah, I was looking into it. Thank you. I am going to... I was gonna add more stars and stuff, but I'm gonna put color pencils down on some of the stuff first. I have my color pencils here. Gonna move this aside for the temporary. Look at this. This is one of two of this size, and I have several more. That is of different sizes. So of this tiny things, this one, I have like 300 of them. Why do I have that many paints? Who knows? Trying to pull this out without like... These are my top quality, top tier. You teach me and I teach you all we know. That was fun. The color I want for this one is a more purple shift. Hmm. Did I actually use this to line some of this? Uh-oh. Is it coming from inside or outside? Might wanna check that out. Outside? Better be from someone cooking on a grill. Hopefully. Does it smell like burning or like cooking? Should have actually done a bit more erasing before I... Believe me, I've never cared much for being decent neighbors. That's unfortunate. Sorry. Okay. Before I continue, I'm gonna do some erasing. I'm only worried about... It'll be fine, right? I have to be careful. I think I shifted some of the pigment on that star. Love it. Actually hard to paint it with the light directly above because like the light is being reflected. I'm gonna try to lift this piece here and this one here. You're not supposed to be there. It's really hard. Right, I cleaned it. Recently read a fascinating book on the non-touristy. Oh yeah? What'd you learn? I really like that. A lot of walking around the city and sketching out the buildings and people. That's cool. Find that a bit more. I actually quite enjoy this piece. See if I can cover that line up. I don't like that it's there. Also have a giant container that has a bunch of color pencils in it. What was I doing? Right, this. I like that I forgot. No, that kind of covers it. Hey, Tips! How are you? Oh, this one covers it up really well. Dang. Yes. Exactly what I wanted. Doing pretty good today. Lots of things happening at the same time. Hopefully those are all good things happening at the same time. Yeah, like that. What do you got happening? Good things at the same time, sir. Ooh, that was kind of scary. Side. I actually have these, which are like metallic color pencils. Can you imagine that? I'm gonna bring out all the metallic color pencils that I got because it's all mixed in. If you hear like a lot of like noise of me shifting my color pencils around, that's because I am. That's because I am shifting my color pencils around, so there. What? Why is this the only one that's here? Where's the other ones? I'm pretty sure I bought more than just this one. Oh. Oh. Some of them are here. Okay, these... Okay, these are all... Okay. The other ones. I keep thinking this white one is a different color. Okay, I don't see any other ones. I assume that that's it. Weird. I definitely thought I had more. I want to test it out to see if it'll work well. Not really very metallic, to be honest. Okay, definitely not. We are not doing this. That was on my test on this one. It's not very... It's gonna stick with watercolor. I will separate them for now in case decide that I'm going to use it. One of which is more an obligation that will take all weekend to handle. Attempt on to get a promotion in my current position. Quite what I was looking for, better than stagnating. We got sales pitched into replacing 3 windows, which needed replacing anyway because one wouldn't close all the way, and it's a literal vacuum over energy bills. Well, Ow. Hopefully all that stuff goes smoothly. That's always very stressful. Is that why you turned the lights on? You're going to paint? Oh. Also keep an eye on the mail for whenever you... Huh? Actually, I got a call yesterday. Yeah, but I didn't know, because, like, you know, wasn't on my phone. Promotion part is either yay or nay? What do you mean? Is it because it's not like the promotion you were thinking of? I think this one's done. Get lots of sparkles. It's not gonna do it. There you go. Need the shiny a little bit. I'm gonna put that signature there. Oh well. Too late now, it's there. Billing customer service. Can lock up with dealing with angry customers. Well, maybe it'll be a good, more further improvement. And like also, you know, just because if you don't get accepted, right, that doesn't necessarily mean you're stagnating. Animal Crossing players, where you at? like this mix. Well, what I meant was like, even if you don't get promoted now, that doesn't mean you're stagnating, right? Just means the opportunity you want isn't there yet. So, like, you know, is it really worth it to get promoted if it's not something you want? You have a good shot. Well, I wish you luck. I hope that whatever happens, you flourish. Posture check. All my current points are just... Yeah. I mean, you said that that was what you were going to do. The thing is, whenever you're chilling in the stream, right, you're also getting more points as you're sitting here, so... Right, got my next one. Call myself an artist? No, that's why I like scoop down and shrimp up, you know? Isn't that what it is? Isn't that what it means? What's your guys' favorite colors? Oh, can you guys see that? Kind of. You can see it if I do that. Yes, exactly. How can I call myself an artist if I don't shrimp? I can't actually shrimp when I'm streaming like this because, like, right my face level is the camera. Like, it's on my face. So if I shrimp, my forehead will hit the camera. Like, you see that? You know? Yeah, like... A darker shade of the color my name is on here. Camera is the posture check, yeah. So when I'm like streaming like this, it's hard for me to actually try and if you see this paper moving closer to here, I'm probably shrimping because then I can access, like I can stoop down. But if it's like somewhere here, I can't do it. Do I have... I kind of do, actually. How about you, Tibbs? What's your favorite color? Ooh, actually, maybe this one is better. I'll mix those two. Do that one too. You know what? See if I can finally use this pigment of like almost nothing. Right. I don't think I have a color that's exactly darker what your name is, but that's a nice dark shade of purple. Feather this off. Oh, it's so hard trying to mix it anyway. Put it on the Discord? Give me a second. I'm doing a very complicated dance with these gradients. That is the other thing of working with watercolors, is that once you start, you have to find a good spot to like stop. Or else you're gonna start like mixing colors you didn't want to mix. Like right now, these colors are mixing because I veered too close. But I have to fix that like after. Alright, now that I've kind of feathered this out. I thought you were like trying to dance. It's very complicated watercolor. It likes doing things on its own. Sometimes, so I gotta be careful. Oh, look at that cutie! That is so cute. I don't have like the... Well, I do, but it's hard to show it without showing basically the rest of my desktop. Oh, yeah, it's a cute kitty. I'm gonna just link that picture to the rest of chat for those who are not in the Discord. "9 years old! Wow! That's so big." Now that I've put this color on here, I'm not sure if I like it, but we're here now. Aww. She's more of a baby now than she's been in years. You being super active and stuff. Playing around, nipping at your toes. I do like this color with it's purple. Looks very good together, I think. That's what I had so far. Now, what do I pick as my inside color is the question. Maybe I'll go with a... It'll kind of match more with that. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Aww, that's so cute. I live vicariously through all of you and your kitties. Right, that's done. No, I forgot to put the moon. I'm gonna have to freelance it somewhere. Before I do that, I mean, just gonna. May is right now elsewhere right now, napping on the other side of the house. I don't want to disturb. Oh, yeah, don't disturb nappy kitties. Youngest cat has still will meow quite loud as greetings whenever someone comes back from work or just leaving the house for a few hours. Beans. They would wake up from her sleep just to meow like, oh. That's so cute and also hilarious of your reaction. Right. Beautiful moon. So I've started looking at ways to experiment my ways of drawing Dinlosols. I'm glad that you're still drawing, Tibbs. I know you had to take a pretty long break from just like burning out. It's always like lovely to hear that you're still working on stuff. That's barely visible, but that's okay. E. And doodles in vain. I say that a slow pace is better than none, you know? And, like, my favorite medium to draw in is actually just like regular old graphite.
Like,
So, you know. That your thing?
and your thing.
Huh? Oh. I got a thing in the mail. Are we gonna have an unboxing?
I don't know if you'll want to share this.
Oh, it's just my
Flip-flops.
tights. Let's open up my tights while I wait for this piece to dry. Creamy, on the other hand, got some more Warhammer magazines.
Send help.
He said send help. He's actually, like, he's over there on his table, and he's actually working on... What are you working on today?
Mortals. Necron Immortals.
There you go. Chuck pencil? Chuck pencil? They gave me two. Oh, this is actually really pretty. I like this one. The Snag always gives, like, postcards like this. Dib says, wait a moment, Creamy. I'll open the window with some air. If anyone wants to receive an extra postcard from me, just let me know. I actually like this one. Sometimes I'm like, that's cool, but not my thing. See. Ooh. Just want to see what tights I got. So, okay, this one is more like tights. For a moment, I thought it was like... They made it seem like it was gonna be, what's it called? Like fishnet style? But look, it looks like armor. It does go to black. I like washing these. Did I already make? I felt like something snag on my nail. Not the Men in Tights guy? I mean, it can be. Just because something says it, like, you know, just because most of the models are women doesn't mean that it's not. Actually, that particular tights, actually, because it's a collaboration with a book, they have a male model using those tights, actually. So. Wait, what? Hold on. Less fancier. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. I see now what pencils you mean. These ones are actually kind of fishnet. They're just not like your traditional fishnet. Because they have like oh, this is gonna be hard to see. I have to like stick my arm inside. Oh god. I have like, there's a little nub on my fingernail here that's like kinda what do you call it? It's hard. So it's like snagging. Okay, it's really hard to show what this one is like because, but you know, there. It's like flowers. I'm pretty excited to wear this one. I've never worn this kind of like tights before. But I think it's so cool. I'm pretty excited. I haven't actually read the book that those two tights are a collab with. But I do believe it's called A Court of Thorns and Roses, I believe. Seems to be a fantasy. Haven't read it. Haven't read a lot of books in forever, so not too surprisingly. I actually have a blue-gray color. Is that really what I want to use for this, though? What I want to use for this? I'm very torn. No, I think that's too light. I'm gonna sharpen this one. Ooh, I kind of like what I did there. I don't know if it'll show off on the camera very well, probably not, but I blended the purple here with the blue. And I like that. But you know what I'm realizing I'm doing? I'm doing a sideways shrimp. So like instead of being like this, I'm like this. Like sideways like this. So you're bending the silos. Yep, exactly. What is this? I'm not sure this is okay. Did you go off of this safe? Huh, weird. I'm gonna just skip it. At least the third jump was perfect. You know, I don't know this song, but there was one night when we were in karaoke and they were just playing this non-stop at the lobby. I eventually just kind of absorbed it through osmosis. Well, just like the main chorus. I don't know any of the lyrics or anything like that. But I know like the hymn, the melody. Okay, that didn't quite cover what I wanted, but looks good. Kinda. Ooh, that would have been disastrous if I. I like that the stars in this area is kind of invisible until you like filter it in. Yeah. Like that. That's two down. Ooh, Epoch made a dance. Did it go off? I feel like it ended before I don't know how long it. It did? Okay, just making sure. That's good. I'm still like, so I still want to make my own like little characters down here instead of like little Kirby's. But I've been too lazy to like think of, you know, what it should be. We should all be chunky cats. You know what? Well, I see that was one of my ideas. Like have a chunk body with like different heads so people can pick to be like a different chunk, you know? And then when they dance, it's gonna be like, you know, it's gonna be like this. Maybe not with the moving clouds inside. I don't know how easy slash hard that would be to like implement. But I was thinking that everyone's gonna be like little chonkies and, you know, just walking around. Wobble chonk. Plus, like, the thing is, if I animate different heads, right? So I have to, like, also animate those heads, right? So I've been just kind of debating if that should be the case, and then if so, like, how many animals should I start off with? Obviously dog, cat, capybara. Like, the ones that I have on my shop. So, you know, I don't know how, like, a chonk snake would have, like, a different... I think the items would just be, like, moving up and down rather than, like, wobbling as well. I don't know if I want to put that much effort into it, you know what I mean? I might just make, like, you know, they just go up and down, right? You'll just see the bodies like wobble, and I think that should be sufficient. I wonder why Tibbs is exploding in stars. Is it because you caught a star last? I'm just seeing you down here. And you have these like little stars coming off of you. And I'm not sure if that's like an effect that you have on. I feel like I can pinch you. Boop, boop, boop. It's because of your wand? Do you have like the star wand? It's not the mask. I think it's because you just caught the star last. Okay, hold on. What if I gave Epoch a star? I have to look for Epoch. It's you? Yes. No? You still have your little... Nope, that's neat. Oh, that's not... Yeah, you still have your little explodey stars. You're just shooting stars. Alright, let's move on to the next piece of Sleepy Lady. Have these two so far. Tibbs is magical. Now we're gonna move on to the next sleepy person. Because the theme that was decided on are my lovely patrons, Epoch included, was sleep. Enjoying Sleeping Lady. I think it's because you caught a star, like, by jumping. That's my assumption. Making me want to dance. Also flying my starship over to Trinda because oh my gosh, just to do some insane stamina recovery. Trinda? Could you tell me where Squiggle Bus is right now, Tips, if you don't mind? Forget. Were we in Exodus still? Are we in Exodus? Should I have gotten that our brand new missile already? Wait, is that where the missile is? Well, what am I waiting for? Hold on. Let's oh, you know what? I can't do it on this computer. It's too slow. I was gonna be like, let me show everyone, and it's just gonna be like, quink, 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 quink. I mean, I could try. Oh my god. I've been muted. Thank you guys. Yes, the mic was muted. I was saying goodnight to Duke. And for Duke to pet the kitties. And then I was like, Epoch, we have stuff to do. Maybe we can work on stuff together. And then I was saying that this is as much saving as analog provides. Oh my god, how long have I been muted? Oh. I was like talking if we should get like the salty savior or not, like on chat too. Oh no. Yeah, let's work together. You'd go for the white whitey. I saw your message. If that is your recommendation. I do want to like hear if anyone else wants to like pitch in or something. I know that the amount of people active on our little ship has dramatically decreased. But you know. Okay, now the question is, what do I want this one to be? And I think I'm gonna go for a green and yellow combo. Well, this one needs a bit of time to percolate. Yeah, that's like you. I do want you, but you definitely need time to percolate. Ooh, 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 ooh. You would be very good for this. And maybe Azurite. What's next to her? You know, I wish that I could... Oh, night tips! I wish that I could hang out physically with some people to share my generous volumes of paint with, but... I don't have a lot of friends that use watercolor as profusely as I do. Very different green. Ooh, also, too much water down. And I don't know. Shift this pigment around. I do still like it, even though it perhaps doesn't. A very like afternoon nap kind of sleep, I guess. There's like little bits of dust and stuff on here that I have to take out. This darker green pigment definitely moves a lot easier than the yellow one. Makes task difficult. By task, I mean marrying these two colors together. It's not too bad. It definitely looks more like mountainous hills and stuff now. Maybe some lifting. So, tidying it a little bit. I feel like I need to do a very I think I'll do the Mars red. How hard are you to activate? Not very. Okay, I want to like work on this area now, but also the pigment I'm carrying is kind of wet, so I'm worried slightly that I'll start picking up some of the oh no. This color is so hard to activate once it's dried, but thankfully it's still kind of, it's almost the same color. I like it. I have to like show it because there you go. There you go. And reactivate this one for the moon and the stars. Oh, excuse me. Wow. I'll probably fix this. There's a bit of a glitch. I move really, really close. Nope. It's hard to see, but it's like here. Don't really like that. Hopefully that kind of eases the transition a little. A little hard. Like, this transition is a little harsh, in my opinion. Trying to ease it out by shifting some of the pigment around. I mean, this is kind of risky. It's, you know, essentially lifting the paint. Oh, jeez. Okay, now I really have to touch it up. Okay, hopefully, crossing my fingers. Seeing not good signs, but this is what happens. I'm just gonna try to ease that in like this. So it doesn't look quite as harsh, but yeah. It's not quite blending in either, but better than nothing. I will take that over the weird blob that was there before. Ooh! Ooh! That's cool! Grab your tea and relax. That looks amazing. I should fix the watercolor brush before I do anymore. Hehehehe. That's cool. If you could... So this is just... only if you want to. But I was gonna say that you could. Uh-oh. Hopefully nobody's feeling ill. But I was gonna say that, if you wanted to, you could, make the relax, like, animate out of the cup like steam. So, like, relax rises from the cup like steam. It just goes psh, and then you see relax and then it fades. And then only if you want to animate it. But like I think that'd be cool. Obviously, there's no need to change what you got. What you got is lovely. And also, I don't know how many like animated emotes you got. Okay, this didn't quite match what I wanted, but I think that's a fun addition. The heart is also really good though. Beating heart. I really enjoy the granulation that happened with the Viridian. Wow, that's amazing. But I do want to blend that into that other area a little bit more, so I'm gonna try do that. Okay, not quite the right one. I thought that the chromium green would match really well with the other green. Okay, that's like fitting a little bit more. A little bit of yellow. Need some of that chromium green oxide. Alright, there you go. Alright. Yes. Hey, Nana. Well, I don't have anything nearly as robust as your Patreon. I did set up my own. Oh yeah, I saw that you set up your Ko-fi, like Ko-fi's version of Patreon. Congratulations! And I saw on your stream you had like the monthly coffee or whatever. I forget what it's called. What is it called? But yeah. Congrats, dude. You called it extra credit? Oh man. Your theming is so spot on. Okay, I shouldn't mess with this too much more because I actually really like where I'm at right now. I will use this dark red pencil. But yeah, congrats on your first Ko-fi supporter. Monthly Ko-fi. It's always fun. Oh my gosh, that's so neat. I do need to get a new stamp of my logo with my updated website on it. Because the one I have still has my website to the old one. Now, while the old one still exists, it still leads to a website of mine. It doesn't lead to the welcome, which has like my links to everything, and I would prefer it to link there. I do like that. You know, like at first I was very unsure about this one, but I'm really liking this one. I am Knuff. Is that a reference to something? The Barbie movie? Gotcha. Did he? I kind of figured Knuff, you know, but I wasn't sure. I didn't want to assume. We haven't watched it yet. I'm not sure if we're gonna watch it on the theaters or not. I kind of leave that stuff to Creamy, as I'm normally not a cinema goer. It's so good. I mean, I've heard good, great, fantastic things about the Barbie movie. Yeah, I really ended up liking this one. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. You're looking forward to meeting your students next week? I hope it's a lovely meeting. I may have scared one of my students away. Yeah. And like the only reason I think so, when I was told that the student wasn't going to join me anymore, I was told that was because they were going into cram school, and I was like, okay, cool, you know. But like, so the new month has started, so I was like, okay, is there gonna be tutoring tomorrow? Da da da, and they confirmed with me, and I was like, oh, is it still gonna be just the two? Is it just gonna be the two students, or is the other one gonna join in? And then the mother was like, let me ask her, but I don't think so. And so that made me think that something else happened. And it is possible that I may have overstepped some boundary that I wasn't aware of. Because our last two sessions, like her specifically, didn't quite go as smoothly. Because of the very lax nature of the way I do things. I normally, like, I have like, okay, what are you interested in learning today? What are you interested in learning this week? That's like normally how I go about things. And I give them time. If they're like, I want to draw this, and I'm like, all right, well, let's go. Why don't you go look for that whatever, and we can go draw it, and then I'll look at it after. So that's normally how I go about things. And she was just scrolling and scrolling, and you know, and at one point I was suggesting things, but they didn't want to do that, so I was like, okay, maybe you're not in the mood to draw. And I asked if they were in the mood to draw, and she nodded, but you know, I was already like, I don't know, maybe you're not, in my head, because there was just no drive to do so, and like my suggestions of things to draw weren't being accepted either. And then that first time, one of the other students, who is basically the oldest of the three sisters, was like, oh, she got a low grade on this thing, and so she's feeling sad. And I was like, oh, okay, that's fine, like, you know. And we got to short talk about, you know, making mistakes and stuff like that, and I'm just like, it's okay if you don't, you know, if it's not perfect or like a high grade, but you did your best. And the thing is, I can already tell, even before this point, I already knew this one had perfectionist tendencies, because I would see her draw a hand and it's perfectly good for someone of her level, and she would just like cover it up or erase it over and over again until like she was satisfied with it. And so I was trying to slowly break her out of that, because she is far too young to have perfectionist tendencies. She's like, what, just like 10 or so, something like that. I was just like, oh my god, you know, she's too young for this. Like, how can you make mistakes? Like, it's so hard as an adult to like accept mistakes. Yeah, and so I was trying to like break her out of that. You know, she did end up drawing a few things after, but you know, it was, you know, I could tell that she wasn't there. And the next session kind of ended up being the same, where she wasn't quite there. The thing is, she really does have skill. She she has she can be polished to someone who can draw really well. And she definitely has the potential. But yeah, the last session kind of being the same, where she wasn't quite there, and my suggestions of like, oh, maybe you should draw this, were like, nah, and then like, how about, I'm asking her to find something she'd be interested in drawing, and she's scrolling endlessly. And like after that session, and I was like, are you feeling like drawing? Like, I feel like you're not interested in drawing today. Maybe she took that the wrong way, or maybe she felt like I was like prying. I'm not sure, really not sure. And the parents didn't tell me anything unpleasant, because I figured that if I really did do something like that made her dislike or whatever, like, I would be told. But I didn't hear anything, so I'm really not sure. But the fact that when I asked recently if she's joining, and I was told I'll ask but maybe not, tells me that maybe I did something. But because I wasn't told, I don't want to ask, and I don't want to pry. But it does like make me feel like, oh no, like, what did I do? And am I doing it to the other kids and they're just not telling me? Because I did make one of the sisters cry once, but that was not because I was being cruel. Well, she probably didn't think that I wasn't being cruel, but nobody did their homework that day, so everyone did a life study drawing of tissue boxes, and she was just not having any of that. That ended up well, and that particular kid still very much is still one of my students. So I'm just like, okay, everything's fine. It's just things weren't going her way, and she just didn't want to do it, and she threw a tantrum to that regard. So it's hard. It's so hard. And like the last time I was there too, I noticed like she looks at me like, I don't know, she just has this look in her eye that's like, oh, it's you. I'm like, I don't know, I don't feel welcome in a way. But the other two are still there, so but again, like I said, I don't want to pry because I wasn't spoken to, and I just expect that if I did something wrong that I will be spoken to about it, because obviously the kids' comfort is priority here. But whatever it is. Oh my god, Nyoron! Creamy still uses that like expression with me sometimes, but it has been a hot minute. Yeah, pretty much. That is all that I can do. But this is our... I'm really genuinely loving this series. I'm not gonna lie. So I definitely need to remember to take a photo of these before I send it off to you guys. Oh yeah, sure. I'm about to end stream, so I'm just gonna look for someone to raid to, because it is also that time. Hehe, thank you. Let me see who's on, and if you're willing to join the ride, please do. Raid. Sub raid. There's the raid messages. Ooh. I know exactly who to raid today. I missed raiding them last time because I didn't realize that they had started their stream. But it is our new friend, Bradley Rose. They're playing Pokemon Crystal. I think this is the Nuzlocke challenge that they're doing. I'm gonna make sure that I'm spelling this like Bradley Rose. Rose is a very cool guy. It's very chill vibes. And he has the voice to match it, so it's really relaxing to be in his stream, I'm not gonna lie. Oops, you know what? I don't need to include that in this raid message. Yeah, so thank you very much everyone who hung out today. I appreciate you all. I should like maybe display this. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thank you for accompanying me in today's painting journeys. Yeah, hell yeah. It's time to chill and relax over at Bradley's because his channel is very chill and relaxed, trust me. Maybe not Nuzlocke, I don't know, but every time I've been there, it's just so chill. So I'll see you guys next time. I will be planning the karaoke stream. I haven't forgotten any of that. And we're starting to plan for the Phasmo stream as well, where I'm not going to be stuck in the van. So keep an eye out for those. But until then, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.